What's going on, comic book community? Longbox Love Affair here with another CGC unboxing. CGC has unclogged for me in almost every way but one, the magazines, which I'm told are being put on hold for some reason, new slabs or something. So we'll see how that develops. But in any event, this is a box of bronze. This box was sent, I believe it was economy. I did not fast track it, which was a big mistake in my mind. In retrospect, looking back at this, I sent this April 2022. This just got back to me in February 2023. So we're talking almost a year, 10 months or so that this was at CGC, and with me just waiting, figuring out when am I going to see these Bronze Age keys back. So there's some really great books in here. Some of them are very timely with the movie news that's happening and the trailers that are being released. So let's see what's inside this box. As with all my CGC unboxings, I never look at the grades in advance. So these were shipped back and I have no clue what the end result is. So I'm as surprised as you all are. So let's see what's here. So, okay, Avengers 23, right? Yep, it's the first, it's John Romita Jr., I would assume. His first Silver Age work, maybe? Yeah, it had to be. I can't imagine it would be John Romita Senior. It wouldn't be. No, he did Spider-Man. So, Avengers 23, maybe I'm wrong. But this is also the first Ravonna Renslayer, Key Kang appearance. This Ravonna was in the Loki series, so this book was hot during that time. I picked it up at LCS in my hometown. I think I got a good deal on it. I think I paid like 50 or 60 bucks. Really nice condition, had it cleaned and pressed. So let's see what CGC deemed it as. 4.5. All right, I mean, these books are not going to be 8.98s. I can guarantee you that. These are older books. These are well-loved books. And with that, I'm just happy to have them back in my possession. Some of them are probably spec buys, if you want to consider it that. Some are estate sale buys that I found that were just too good to pass up. And I'll tell you about that as I get to them. But really cool Kang cover here. I showed it off in that haul video whenever I did that haul. So let's see what else I got. Ghost Rider #1. I bought this book for $8 at an estate sale about just over a year and a half ago, and got it pressed and cleaned and finally sent it in that April of last year. So I have a copy that's around a 9.0, but for $8, I'll take anything. But this was a solid book. It did have a spine roll that got a little fixed by the pressing, but there is a line, so it has some wear, but I think it could grade pretty decently. Let's see. 5, yeah! Why not? I picked up the whole run of the Bronze Age Ghost Rider. I was really psyched to find that, and I've not read it yet. I need to sit down and actually read it. I have this book slab, so I can't read this one, but I could easily buy it digitally or in any sort of collections and read them along with the others. So I'm holding on to those. I just think those are really kind of cool books to have in a collection. But really an awesome Ghost Rider #1 from 1973. Tales of Suspense 58, the second appearance of Kraven the Hunter. Thought that was really interesting factoid. I didn't know that about this book until maybe about 6 months before I found it. I found a really good deal on eBay, paid under $100 for this. Really nice condition. I was really happy with the purchase when I made it on eBay. Let's see what it graded at. 4.0. So it's good for me. I mean, I say it's in really good condition. It's not busted up. It's not pages falling off. So that's my clarification there for those of you that might tear apart that statement. I always feel like sometimes I have to clarify where these books in really decent condition, presentable, that I'm happy with, especially these Bronze Age baddies. So really cool. Gosh, who did the cover? Jack Kirby. Yeah, I thought so. Stan Lee did the story, or did he? But Jack Kirby did some of the cover, did the cover art, along with Chickstone. This is from 1964. So this is Silver Age, people. Really cool. I mean, second appearance of Kraven. So they did the Sinister Six story with Kraven in it in Amazing Spider-Man Annual #1. That had him in it. So this is before that. Pretty cool. Marvel Premiere #2 featuring the power of Warlock. This is before Warlock had his own series. It's after the Thor business where he got his name. Or did he get his name? No, he didn't get his name in Thor. So it wasn't until Marvel Premiere #1 that he became Warlock, Adam Warlock with the High Evolutionary, with the Soul Gem. So this is the second issue of that. I bought this in Wilmington, North Carolina, when I was visiting last year. Thought it was really nice condition. Got it for $20 or so, maybe less, because I think they gave me a good deal. A really awesome comic book store called Memory Lane Comics. So next time I'm in the area, I need to get there. I haven't had a reason to be there yet for a second time. So they did some good shopping. There's another book in this batch from them. But I thought this was a decent grade copies, so I got it cleaned and pressed. It's a white cover. That could work in my favor or it could go against me. Let's see. 9.0. Yeah, very nice. With Adam Warlock spec at a high right now, with Guardians of the Galaxy 3 coming out, I think any Adam Warlock book is a good one to have. I've always been a fan of Warlock. Warlock, Thanos, Silver Surfer, those books are like core to my growing up, and oftentimes I couldn't afford many of them until I stopped collecting during college, then started collecting again and picking up some of those keys as I could find them and as comic books came more readily available to me as an adult. So, Power of Warlock, Marvel Premiere #2. And we have Marvel Premiere #1. So this is the first time him gets labeled as Adam Warlock. The open shell that Jack Kirby gave creators had when he was him, he gave creators free reign to do something with him. He didn't quite know what, but he debuted the character of him in Fantastic Four 67, and then next he appeared in Thor 165, 166 that time, and then next up is Marvel Premiere where he becomes Adam Warlock, thanks to Roy Thomas, I believe. So yeah, first appearance of him as Adam Warlock, first Soul Gem, and then you have Hulk, Thor, and Fantastic Four appear. So I bought this also at Memory Lane Comics in Wilmington. I thought it was a really great copy. I paid like $200 some odd for this. It's a second copy for me. I have an 8.5 already, so curious to see what this will come back. I think it'll probably come back a little less. If it goes higher, I'll be very surprised, pleasantly. 5.5, yeah. So, oh yeah. I totally forgot about some of the wear. It did get pressed and cleaned, but the black cover is merciless with this thing. Yeah, creases here and such. One of my favorite Warlock books. This you could buy all the time until the past couple of years where the news of him being in the movie, and then it dried up. So I was happy to grab another copy. I get attachments, so do I want to let it go or keep it? So, we'll see. But Adam Warlock. I'm confused. I don't remember buying another copy. This is where I'm not sure what the heck happens over 8 to 10 months. I guess I had another copy. I don't remember owning this other copy. I mean, know your inventory, right? But it's been so long that I don't remember how I got this book. Maybe this is the Memory Lane book and the other one is not. I don't remember. I already have one graded. Like I said, 8.5. I think this one is probably going to be equally as harsh because of the spine ticks. It probably is a lower grade is what I'm going to guess. Just taking a really quick look at it. So let's see. 6. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Gosh, this one has more spine ticks than the other one that was a 5.5. So I'm surprised this got a 6. But I'm sure it has other redeeming qualities. Off-white to white pages, both of them. But really, hey, happy to have another 2 in the collection for the time being. Awesome. Gah, the dreaded purple label. I did not know this was trimmed. So this says edge right edge of cover trimmed. Oh, no idea that was the case. I thought I might get dinged for the tape. And so this was cleaned and pressed. We both did not catch the trimming. So this is Adam Warlock, his first appearance as him. But, oh, this trimming hurts. What was the grade? 3.0. 3.0. Okay. This is the last book in this haul, and I probably won't recover after this. Good thing I have time to recover, I should say. 3.0. Ooh, I paid $50 for this book. I don't know if it's worth $50. Usually, from what I've been told, and you all can correct me if I'm wrong, maybe restored copies are worth about half of what the normal price would be. I'll probably end up selling this one because I hate the purple label. I do have a purple for Fantastic 448, so there's something about FF books that I get purple on. And I have another FF that might have glue on it that I have not sent. It might have some restoring glue on it for FF25, so I have not sent that in. I might just to see. But bummer on this purple. I like a purple label, like just aesthetically, but I don't like it as it sticks out from the blue and the yellow. So first appearance of him that turns into Adam Warlock. There will be someone out there that would love this book, I'm sure. So, hey, if anyone's interested in this, be happy to cut you a deal, just because it doesn't fit in my collection. Would prefer not the purple. I don't even know if I have this book graded in a blue label yet, so I'd have to check. But anyway, Fantastic 467. Blue, purple label. You can't win them all. And sometimes sometimes restoration's really hard to check. And I did have good luck with the estate sale that I bought this from. Other books came back blue label, but this one was not. So that's unfortunate. But that's my haul. I am excited that I have another Marvel Premiere #1. I have 2 of them in this haul, which I didn't remember. I'd have to rethink about where I got that book from. It might have been an eBay purchase in addition to the comic store that I picked it up at. So thanks for watching. Yeah, some good highs, but then we ended on a low. Well, that's too bad. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about how to grade a purple label. If I'm wrong, would love to hear that in the comments to how I can adjust that to be a more appropriate price and price comparison. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thumbs up if you like what you see. Helps with the algorithm, as well as commenting down below. So always appreciate all your help and adding to the subscribers as this channel grows to almost 6,000 subscribers. Thank you. And I will see you next time. All right, bye-bye.